How every single day's got its share of temptations, but whatever you want, you gotta curb the frustration. Do you want a little piece of the pie? Want a little bit of fire in your life? You're locked into the one like Special K, aka the CEO on the Universal.
You keep it locked this morning with my boy Special K on the Universal Show. Boom.
It's been a long, long time. I was to write this rhyme, but since you changed your tune, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna wake up fine. I'm gonna moisturize. I'm gonna roll on up. I'm gonna be alright. Oh, tea in my cup, it's overflowing. This time I know exactly where I'm going. I'm not the same and I write my own story. Can't fool me again, man, that would be boring. Oh, I'm baking things on my mind, and people be faking it. Too real for some, or somebody saying too blessed to be left here complaining. I'm gonna love me, love me, love me, love me. I'm gonna need me, need me, need me, need me. I'm gonna be me, be me, be me, be me. I'm gonna save me, save me, save me, save me. This is a new direction. Cause how can I be running for the ones who fail to mention me? I have a new set of priorities. People should know when they're too lucky. People should know when they're just fuckery. So birds of a feather can stay together in any weather forever and ever. I'm gonna love me, love me, love me, love me. I'm gonna need me, need me, need me, need me. I'm gonna be me, be me, be me, be me. I'm gonna save me, save me, save me, save me. It's been a long, long time. I was to write this rhyme, but since you changed your tune, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna wake up fine. I'm gonna moisturize. I'm gonna roll one up. I'm gonna be alright. Oh, tea in my cup, it's overflowing. This time I know exactly where I'm going. I'm not the same and I write my own story. Can't fool me again, man, that would be boring. Oh, I'm baking things on my mind, and people be faking it. Too real for some, or somebody saying too blessed to be left here complaining. I'm gonna love me, love me, love me, love me. I'm gonna need me, need me, need me, need me. I'm gonna be me, be me, be me, be me. I'm gonna save me, save me, save me, save me.
Yo, this is Layla Rose. Special K, you run things. The Universal Show, you don't know. Studio One. Hey, Special K, let me tell you right now, I'm falling, falling deeper and lower. And Special K, when you play the rhythm, you play it ever so sweetly. I feel shivers down my spine. Ooh, selection on selection. Keep the tunes playing, keep them going strong. Number one in this world, no other DJ will ever do. Oh, tonight is your night, so take it slow. No need to rush the tempo. Special K is the greatest DJ. I love
North, east, west, south, worldwide. This one's especially for the special K. To all the girls who look fit in the Prada, the Gucci, the Miss Sony. Remember this one's years ahead like Phillips. iRobot style. 2035. Run the track, rude boy.
Yo, this is Layla Rose. Special K, you run things. The Universal Show, you don't know. Studio One. Hey, Special K, let me tell you right now, I'm falling deeper and low. And Special K, when you play the rhythm, you play it ever so sweetly. I feel shivers down my spine. Ooh, selection on selection, keep the tunes playing, keep them going strong. Number one in this world, no other DJ will ever do. Oh, tonight is your night, so take it slow. No need to rush the tempo. Special K is the greatest DJ. I love Special K. Yes, I do. Hey, Special K, you take over the show. You know your memory will live on for all eternity. When the music plays, the crowd just goes wild. That's why they love you. You play just what they like. Up and up, you hear me sing my song. Select a running back, Special K is going strong. Number one in this world, no other DJ will ever do. Oh, tonight is your night, so take it slow. No need to rush the tempo. Special K is the greatest DJ.
I think about the time we would all sleep in one bed. We'd wake up with the sunrise and the smell of cocoa bread. And Special K was playing whilst my mother sang along. I wish that I could go back to the place where I belong. I remember the life I used to drink back then. Now teach and tell me something my heart can't understand. That feeling that came over me the first time you held my hand. The Universal Show was playing while him and I sang along. I wish that I could go back to the moment where I belong. I remember Special K, I remember you. I remember
senses come alive, I can feel it. All of the things I didn't dream while I'm sleeping, becoming a reality, I'm believing. Cause now our confidence is creeping in. Our bond is strong, it just keeps deepening. Sister me about to lift up recently. From Nottingham to Tokyo, New York to Sydney. Reach the motherland, taking my mother with me. Melanic's only just beginning this journey. Honestly, I just can't wait to see just how far we go. North to south, east to west, east to west. Wonder where you'll take us next. Take us next. We hope, we pray, we manifest. Manifest. Know we're truly blessed. No matter how far we go, we know we're truly. When I close my eyes, I can see it. My senses come alive, I can feel it. All of the things I didn't dream while I'm sleeping, becoming a reality, I'm believing. Cause now our confidence is creeping in. Our bond is strong, it just keeps deepening. Sister me about to lift up recently. From Nottingham to Tokyo, New York to Sydney. Reach the motherland, taking my mother with me. Melanic's only just beginning this journey. Honestly, I just can't wait to see just how far we go. North to south, east to west, east to west. Wonder where you'll take us next. Take us next. We hope, we pray, we manifest. Manifest. Know we're truly blessed. No matter how far we go, we know we're truly blessed. This is what I've been wishing for. Only just arrived, not even through the door. And even though it's kinda scary, can't wait to explore this sweet love of echo music. Show me more about the woman that I am, and one that I adore. Yeah, that's my soul sister, never been so sure. The universe brought us together, now I know what for. Got me locked into my purpose, now I'm ready to soar. What's the dream? I wanna hear people singing lyrics back to me. What's the dream? I wanna eat off this music and live well comfortably. What's the dream? I want to travel the world and take care of my family. What's the dream? That's the dream. North to south, east to west, east to west. Wonder where you'll take us next. Take us next. We hope, we pray, we manifest. Manifest. Know we're truly blessed. No matter how far we go, we know we're truly blessed. For what we have received, what we are receiving, and what we are about to receive. May we be truly thankful. Gratitude is my mood. Gratitude is my mood. Gratitude is my mood. Tonight is the night.
All I need is one night, one flight. For that forbidden fruit, just one bite. Got Twitter fingers only for one type. I'm unlike these F-boys, but this one might get one like. Caught in my mob deep, she done right. Untight, caught in my gun sight. One snipe, she done like. Why did you bring a knife to a gunfight? I'm nice, I'm like Little Caesars in life. I got extra cheese and pizza, give Mona Lisa a slice, yeah. Get it? Cause I'm so slick Rick with it. We quit it, I patch it up and tell you slick Rick did it. We live it and laugh it up, plus I'm hot too lit it. Consider hiding your plate when I too spit it. Admit it, my gap gifted cause I'm too quick with it. No limit on my commitment like some glue stick with it. Me and my missus, hugs and kisses, we just different. Traces of lipstick, we can escape and just kick it.
Tonight is the night. Can't no drama come away. Tonight I'm gonna celebrate. Tonight is the night. Tonight I'm letting go. It's my life, I'm in control. All I need is one night. Take my heels off, let my hair down. Take just a minute, breathe in, breathe out. It's been a long week, all work, no play and no sleep. Tonight I'm gonna do me. It's the weekend and I'm in my zone. Tonight I'm not trying to be home alone. Just freshened up, popped out the tub. Ladies free all night at the club. Smelling real good, slip my outfit on. Any little stress that I had is gone. Tonight I'm going out, yeah. And we gon' get it into the party. Tonight is the night.
Check, 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 check. Let me get some levels up in the building this morning. Let me get some levels up in the building this morning. Just Cool Radio check. Universal Show check. I'll tell you what, oh, you guys are loving the new music this morning, right? The phone line has been so active from literally 10 o'clock. You guys are loving it this morning. Definitely want to say good morning and welcome to another installment of the world famous Universal Show. Saturday morning. The most anticipated show on a Saturday morning right here in London, UK, man. Broadcasting around the world. The Universal Show, Special K. I'm in the building. Got so much gems in the bag. So many gems. So I can tell you what. If you're locked on this morning, or tonight, or this evening, or this afternoon, whatever time zone it is, wherever you're situated, you've definitely started your Saturday in a special way. Not just the regular way, not the ordinary way, but with the specialists right here on Just Cool Radio, the #1 morning show in London, UK. For hip-hop and R&B, all different styles, all different flavors. Summer music. Good morning. Got so many treats in the bag. But you know what my problem is on a Saturday morning? Just not enough time to get through them all. My guest is in the building. He's waiting in the wings. We'll be talking to him after 11 o'clock, so watch out for that. Universal Show, man. So what did we kick off with this morning? We kicked off with a track from the brand new Summer Walker album. It's a track called Finding Peace. Love it. It's added to the playlist. It's got that Erykah Badu kind of vibe. Bilal kind of vibes. Yeah. We like it. Summer Walker from the brand new album. Of course, it's been added to the playlist. No Guidance. Is It a Crime? Sarah Cooch. Moisturize. Now, at the moment, there seems to be a little trend amongst UK R&B and neo-soul artists. They're doing this nice reggae, soulful reggae vibes. And as you see, we incorporated a couple in room #1. Layla Rose over old Studio One rhythm. But her voice is so soulful at the same time. Of course, a track that is doing big things at the moment. Janelle Monáe from the brand new album, Only Have Eyes for Two. You see what she's doing there, Janelle Monáe, with that soulful reggae vibes. And then of course, Terry Walker's at it as well. I Remember, she's on the on that soulful reggae vibes as well with a track called I Remember. A track that a lot of you guys were popping off the phone for this morning. Melanie X from the brand new album. It just landed in the inbox yesterday, like literally yesterday as we speak. You know, it's spanking new, it's spanking fresh. with a track called Keep Stepping. Pick up yourself, Melanie X. We're gonna try and arrange to get them in the studio right down here in Brixton, man. You know they're from up north. So pick up yourself, Melanie X. Of course, Tamika from the group Escape. She's teamed up with Method Man with a track called Tonight. Then we gave you Mahalia featuring JoJo with a track called Cheat. And just before this, we played you a brand new track from Angie Stone. Love the Feeling. Brand new music right here on a Saturday morning. Oh yeah, I like this instrumental, you know. This instrumental is kind of, yeah, it's kind of nice, you know. Of course, sampling the George Benson, Give It a Night. So should we get on some more flavors this morning? The time is running away. Another track that's been added to the playlist from the brand new Amarian album. We definitely got to get it on this morning. Girls.
Pull up. Girls, 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 girls. Hold up. I only got one question. Who you bring with? If she 80-10. Hold up. Hop in your little Benz. You and your friend. Meet me at the crib. Pull up. Hope you came to play. When you pull up to the gate. Body looking saucy. Come get this strip above me. You and your all in your tummy, this sex feeling golly. I body that body, them legs getting wobbly. Ride it on timing like it's a Ducati. But keep it a party, you know that I'm poly. You get it, she get it, I get it, I get it. She cleaning it off and you making it happen. She making it rain and you making tsunamis. I only got one question, who you bring with? If she 80-10. Hop in your little Benz, you and your friend. Meet me at the crib, pull up. Hope you came to play. When you pull up to the gate.
What a tune from the brand new Amarian album. It's a track called Girls. Great album. Definitely on the playlist right here on a Saturday morning. Universal Show. Just Cool Radio. All right, more tunes for your head top. Easily one of the biggest tunes on my show right now. Easily one of the biggest tunes on the show right now. This tune is crazy. If you're driving this morning, you're gonna love the bass line on this. If you got subs at home, you're gonna love this. Turn up your devices.
I know you haven't found the one, and maybe I was wrong. I didn't know what I want.
Pressure them special pressure. Are you ready? Are you ready? Watch the bass line. Watch the bass line.
What if I'm ready to love you?
Jeez.
What if I'm done with the games? What if I'm standing here for you?
time special. One more time special. Artist goes by the name of Maida. That's how she pronounced it. It's a track called Questions, produced by K Trinada. Love it. Just in time for the summer. Well, if that's what you can call it. Now, what's going on with the weather, really and truly, though? What's going on with the weather? Seriously, I mean, we had a nice day yesterday. It was nice, and I don't know, but I feel like we've been duped, man. What's going on, man? Seriously. You know, like, for a few weeks now, they've been going on about get yourself prepared for the summer and, you know what I mean, make sure you got all your creams and all your factors and all that. But I don't know. I'm not convinced. You guys do realize we've only got a couple months left of the summer, right? You do realize, yeah? And then it starts getting a bit darker and it's back to the autumn again. You do realize this, yeah? I'm just saying. And you can understand now why when people see, like, you know, that we are expecting hot weather for like one day, everyone goes crazy. No, they do. You understand it now. I mean, today's going to be quite warm today in London, but of course we're expecting thunderstorms and showers and all sorts. But we keep the music still blazing on a Saturday morning. I think we've got room for 2 more tunes, and then we'll go for a short pause for the cause, and I will be talking to my guests. All right, we're here till midday. I'll definitely get through your shout-outs and all that good stuff, yeah? So let's squeeze in 2 more joints. Oh, this tune's on the playlist.
Hey, girl, I hooked on you. Girl, I hooked on you.
Lavelle and Raheem Devon.
Hey, girl.
Similar track called Hooked. Try and squeeze in 1 more after this. We'll go for a short pause for the call. Just Cool Radio.
Sweeter than some cinnamon. You ain't around, I feel you there. Stronger than some peppermint. I can get you out my head.
Welcome to room number 2 of the Universal Show. Definitely want to say good morning and welcome to my 11 o'clockers who are just logging in. As you know, as we always say, there's people that do not listen to the first hour. I love that. People know what they like and they listen to what they like. So massive shout out to my hip hoppers locked in this morning. Here to get your dose. Well, you're not really going to get a dose this morning. We haven't had a chat for a while, you know, for a few weeks in room number 2, so we're going to do that this morning. Definitely want to say good morning, good afternoon, good night, wherever you're situated. Going out to my 11 o'clockers. Once again, massive shout out to those of you who have been here from 10 o'clock this morning. Much appreciated. If you're staying on, we'll continue with the vibes. And if you want more R&B, more soul, we're here again next week, Saturday morning. And you know what's happening next week? We go old school next week. We're digging in the crates next week. So we put down the upfront, the new tunes for a fortnight, all right? So for those of you that love your classics, we'll dig into the crates next week, Saturday morning, all right? If you want to get in touch with me this morning, it's quite simple on the socials. The Universal Show on Instagram. Just Call Radio on Instagram. Just Call Radio on TikTok. Just Call Radio on Facebook. Just Call Radio on everything. Some of them I've never even heard of. I swear. On the Twitter this morning, it's DJ_Special_K, right? That's how you can get hold of me this morning. Massive shout out to those of you who are not on socials. Big up yourself this morning. Want to say massive shout out to the management team. Big up yourself. Anton, I see you, brother. Massive shout out to the entire Just Call Radio family. All the DJs, all the staff that have been broadcasting throughout the week. Oh yeah, I'm loving this, you know. Jay Dilla's brother, Illa J, on production. Jeez. You see why it's universal, right? You've had all different styles this morning. Want to say massive shout out to my wifey this morning, Lindsay. I see ya. How you doing, Linz? Should we go to the TikTok quickly? Get through a couple of the names, right? Want to say massive shout out to who's this silent assassin on the TikTok. Stargirl on the TikTok. No, I'm being a bit more interactive this morning. Massive shout out to Miss T Cakes on the TikTok. Massive shout out to Daniel Moore this morning on the TikTok. I see you, brother. Want to say massive shout out to Indica from Jamaica on the TikTok. Crackapella this morning. Let's go vibes. Massive shout out to Dalston Chambers this morning on the TikTok. Massive shout out to Vincent this morning on the TikTok. Because you know, more time I don't really interact with the socials like that, right? I'll leave that to the other DJs. I can't keep up, I swear. TikTok crew, I can definitely see this morning. Want to say massive shout out to Capo this morning. Big up yourself, Capo. Massive shout out to Cironi on the TikTok. I got you, Cironi. Who's that? Gina on the TikTok. Massive shout out to Mr. Quick this morning. I see you, brother. We say, you like the Layla Rose dub, yeah? We got yourself, Mr. Quick this morning. Nick, I see you this morning, Nick. Welcome, my dubes, Nick. Skippy's in the building this morning. Big up yourself, Skippy. Mixmaster J, I see you this morning. Massive shout out to Teray Bubba this morning. I think that's enough names for now, right? The names are rolling in, they're rolling in. Just sorting out the levels. Oh boy, I'll tell ya.
What?
That sounds a bit like Dalek, didn't it? Sounds like Darth Vader. That sounded a bit like Darth Vader. Let's let's do that again.
1, 2. That's better. Darth Vader in the building.
See it there? We're all good. We're good. The levels are fine. We're all good. Give me a little mic check again, bro.
1, 2, 1, 2. Microphone check.
Yeah, all right.
Check. We're in.
Wow. We're in the building, you know. It's Saturday morning. I see Mixmaster on the TikTok, you know.
Yo, family
he's
for life,
supposed to
man.
be at work. He's supposed to be at work, man.
Shouts out to the family there.
Yeah, I see ya. So listen, Saturday morning, always an element of surprise for people that don't know. For those who are on the socials, they do know. But this morning, we've got... Let me introduce this guy before he, tells you who he is. Entrepreneur, an advocate for UK music, trailblazer, and I would like to put words in his mouth, and he hasn't actually said this, but I'm putting words in his mouth. There's no such word as I can't or I won't with this guy. 100. He will continue to do it. Doesn't matter what adversaries get in the way, he will continue to do it. Someone that ever since he's been in the business, it's weird, because I've been in the business 30 years, but it seems like this guy's always been there. Always been there. Very good friend of mine who's been in the industry for a long time. We've been trying to make this happen for a long time, but you know, circumstances and I'm sure there was a time before the pandemic who was thinking of doing it, but obviously, you know. But he's in the building this morning. I used to know him as Memzee, but now he calls himself Original Memzee. We're going to get into all that this morning. Good morning and welcome to the Universal Show, sir.
Thank you very much, my brother. Thank you very much for having me. Shouts out to the radio station. Shouts out to Just Cool Radio. Thank you very much for the platform today. It's absolutely beautiful in here today. But it's a bit hot though. But
It is hot. Bro, I told you, this show on a Saturday morning
It's hot. That's the reason why I said it's hot, because of the tunes you're playing. It's hot. It's hot. Don't worry about the UK. The tunes that you're playing is hot. And he's opened the window as well. I'm not talking about the outside, bro. I'm talking about the tunes. The tunes are hot right now.
No, thank you, sir.
No. I had to Shazam a couple of tracks as well. I had to Shazam a couple of tracks.
I love that. Let's keep it real. Yo, you know we keep it super fresh on a Saturday morning.
Fresh. I when I get an opportunity, you know, I get a chance to, when I'm at home downloading, I see what you're doing, and you're winning, bro. Just keep going.
Thank you, bro. Thank you. But you've always shown support as well.
Come on.
And the thing is, you know, Mems, we're gonna get into it this morning. We're gonna go back to basics, but I say this all the time, like, and I know I sound like a scratch record to some of the listeners, but I can't take all the glory for myself. I can't take all the, you know, like some people, like some DJs will have you believe that they've just done everything on their own.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Like that.
It's not like that at all.
No,
do you know what I mean? And that's where like egos is overshadowing a lot of people in the industry.
It still happens
and
today.
It's still happening.
Today,
and I like to highlight people that have been there, supporting the journey, whether it's been, you know. Oh, okay. I see something important coming. Yeah, I love that. But yeah, as I said, you know, so I always try to highlight people that, you know, have helped me along my journey. So
you have to give for you to receive, innit? It's like
right.
you have to respect over manners.
Yeah, 100%. But anyway, enough of that.
Yes.
Okay, it's about you this morning.
Thank you.
Original Memzee, you're in the building this morning on the Universal Show. We're going to take it back to basics before we take you right up to date as to what you're doing now.
Thank you.
Who's Memzee? And tell me about a young Memzee before we got to where we are now.
All right, let's break it down. You got like a little instrumental in the background.
No. They need to hear you clear. They need to hear you.
Cool.
Yeah.
Like you said, you've been 30 years into the game. I've been... it's coming up to like 21, maybe 22 years in the game now. I started my journey. I think music kind of found me through mutual friends. I didn't have no intentions of being a DJ or a presenter or anything. I was just a normal kid going to school, going to university, just listening to music, listening to the normal radio stations, just had no intention. Then one day, an opportunity came for me to go around a friend's house, and all I saw was 2 1210s. The sun was shining through the window, gleaming 1210s, records on the floor, records on the wall. I just walked into this room and I just thought like, wow, whatever this is, I have to learn this. I just have to learn. I was gravitated to it straight away. And I think that's when I kind of found that this is what I really wanted to do as a DJ. Like, not even a DJ, but I just wanted to learn how this mechanism, mixing one turntable to the next turntable and making the music sound beautiful. And one thing led to another. Cut a long story short, I had an opportunity to buy myself some decks because the guy's house that I was going into every day after college, he was like a stranger.
Right.
But it was a mutual friend. But that guy, the guy's house that I was with, he became a good friend of mine because I was literally finishing college, knocking on his door, so like, can I have a go? Can I have a go? Can I have a go? Like, I didn't have anything. I didn't have them. I wanted to learn how to mix. Then I think 3 months when his mum started saying to me like, "Why is this guy coming around all the time?" And like, you know, and it's so somehow through the grapevine, someone said there was a pair of decks for sale, and that was back in the day. You know, the Loot magazine.
Yeah, oh gosh.
You know, we used to go through the Loot, look for bits and bobs. There was a set of 12 10s, gold limited decks.
Oh wow, gold.
But these were issued for the club. This club had the 12 10s, but he was upgrading the venue's technology and whatever it was, and he was selling these, and they were in blue flight cases.
Jeez.
Went to the venue now. He opened them up, and it was, you know, when you open up the gold, he was like, oh, it was like, so those decks there were there. I said, how much? He goes, this much. I thought, I'm a university.
Yeah.
Fees coming out of my pocket and travel and all that kind of stuff. But anyway, Dad, lend me some money, please. Bought the decks, come home with them, bought a new Mark mixer. Then after that, saved a bit more money, got the Technics scratch mixer. So I had the whole shebang. Started buying records. As you know, records were back in the £8, £9, albums
Expensive
£12. Just to get a certain record on an album, you have to buy the album, and it's just started
And
getting.
if you wanted a remix, you had to buy another.
You had to buy another 12, so it was just records after records after records after records. But yeah, so I started collecting, started learning at home. My dad and my mum, you know, I have to say thanks to my mum and dad, what they done at the back of my house when I was living at home with mum and dad. My dad built a shed, but it was made out of bricks, and I called it Shed Promotions. I don't know why.
Oh, that's good.
Shed
I like that.
and the promotions of the back of the house, and it's still there at the back of my parents' house at the moment. So my mum used to do knitting. She used to work from home. She used to do like knitting clothes and stuff. So my mum agreed to have half of the shed, but it wasn't the shed. It was like a big, massive extension in the back of the house. So half of that was for my mum to do her knitting, and half of it was for me to have my setup and DJ my records and my friends to come through and all that stuff. So a couple of years went, started learning how to mix. Then an opportunity came. I have to shout out my cousin Tumai at the time. If you don't know about Tumai, Decipher Records, he was one of the members of Sway's Productions. At the time, he was part of the Def Jam team with Semtex and stuff. And he just literally hollered at me, and he goes, like, I want to put you on a mailing list for you to get our records so you can start playing. So I started getting all the records and stuff, and then an opportunity came for me to come on to Heat FM. That's where it will start, being a North London DJ. Heat FM 96.6 at the time. I used to do like a 12 o'clock till 2 o'clock graveyard shift. So I was just like learning. Then the buzz started coming in. Like the listeners started listening. They were thinking like, who's this guy? Like he's R&B, hip hop, UK, grime, jungle. I was playing what was hot. And I got scouted by Extreme FM, which was Extreme FM.
Yeah, I remember them, man.
So one of the managers, he had some time and he left the station. Then Natty, DJ Natty, he took over with his brothers, and it was like 3 brothers running Extreme FM, and Natty was listening to Heat. He's thinking like, who's this guy making all this noise? Like it was like a football transfer. It was like coming from one team to another. So DJ Natty, shouts out to my brother Natty for giving me the opportunity, and he gave me the same slot, but from 966 to 101.7 now. And this station, it was like more of a community-based radio station. We had a lot of Turkish Cypriots DJs, a lot of urban DJs, a lot of like English DJs. It was a mixture. It was a proper community radio station. Then I carried on doing what I was doing. Then Extreme FM, the show started getting bigger and bigger. And I thought, I've got to take this to the next level now. So I started doing these mission games. So I would go out on the streets of London. I would put like a couple of sponsors. I would get like a box, and I'll put tickets in there for the next event, or presents, crisps, pardon my French, some condoms, whatever it was. I put everything in the box. Then I would send out information to people where this box is. And one day I recorded the whole show with a guy on camera. We had the police, we had the council, we had about 60 cars in the car park in Asda, all switched onto the radio to find this box.
Oh wow!
I've got it on video still.
That's
I
mad.
haven't put it on YouTube or anything, but it was like, I couldn't believe the power of people. This is without social media. It was just literally just a text,
pre-social media,
just a normal Nokia phone in the studio. But we was broadcasting the whole of London, north, south, east, west. We was broadcasting, and the shows became so popular. The manager was saying to me like Memzee, you're doing something so great at night time, and it's causing a lot of noise. Let's bring that noise to the breakfast show. Gave me the platform Monday to Friday from 7 till 10. I was at university. I was missing lessons. I was late, but I dedicated myself to it. 7 till 10. We won the UMAs. I got the best breakfast show without no social media. I got an award for the best breakfast show for the UMAs and the radio station as well. Then the name started bubbling. Then being a Turkish Cypriot, playing Turkish music for the culture, for my people, and playing urban music, there was another DJ by the name of, in the Turkish community, by the name of Memzee. So I was called Memzee as well. But I was just calling myself just Memzee, DJ Memzee and stuff. So he started using the name Memzee as well. Then I got booked for an artist, say like 50 Cent. He came over from Cyprus or Turkey. He was massive. Like the girls, fan base crazy. Right. So the time of my booking, he's arrived before me. He's coming with his mandem. He's coming with his crew. So I've come to the door now about 15 minutes later with my entourage of people. It's like, what's your name? Memzee. It's like, nah, Memzee's inside. I got to like, no.
Oh, like, no way.
Cuz, like, I'm outside the door.
Yeah.
It was Hippodrome, Leicester Square. And he goes like, no, we've got a Memzee in there. I go, call the promoter now. Like, now. Promoter comes. He goes like, Memzee, what are you doing outside? Like, you're about to go on the decks. 15 minutes. Like, hurry up. He goes, no, there's someone else in there. It's called Memzee. That's coming with like 20 people and all that kind of stuff. And gone into a Vex now. Like, Rex. Everyone's like, who's this guy? Security goes, who's this guy? It was like him. Yeah. I'll go, come here. Like, this is the first time I've met this guy. I go, some cuz, like, what are you doing? Like, using my name to get in. He goes, my name's Memzee as well. I'm on another radio station and stuff. So that was the transition for me.
Right, okay. That explains it.
I had to change.
Absolutely.
I couldn't have two. It's like
because
me and you.
You have to differentiate.
You have to be different.
Yeah,
you have to be original. So
yeah.
From that moment onward, when I got home, got in my car, and I said, now I've got to change my name. I have to change my platform. I change everything. So that's how the name.
Does he still DJ as
He's
Memzee?
still in the.
Oh,
he's still there. He's still there. He's still there doing his thing as Memzee. But I had to change myself as a DJ and as who I am to become original Memzee. So when I stand now, I stand as I'm the original one. Like,
I love that.
That's how it all started for me.
What a journey so far. So good. How have you enjoyed it up until this point?
I'm still here today, bro.
Yeah.
I'm still here today. I still love it. I think for me now, UK music, like when I started coming into the UK scene, supporting UK music, it's like a drug for me. Music for me is a drug.
Absolutely. That's how I describe it.
Especially for what I do. I have a Monday to Friday job. And on the weekends, this is my time.
100%.
This is just my time. Like, if I've got any bookings on the weekends, let me put my headphones on. Let me talk to my people. Let me express myself. I don't do drugs. I don't drink like that. This is my drug. Music is my drug. And being able to talk to my people. I've got my own show every Saturday as well. It's just like kind of it's my stress ball situation in life where, you know, we're grown up, married now, kids, mortgage. I've got my little princess in the building as well. You know what I mean? It's like, I'm trying to encourage her to do things in the world of music as well. So being a role model as well. But for me, it was more of a, let's get away from this social media and just let me just have my time. Like you've come all the way from where you've come from to here to play your music and just breathe.
Be free. be free.
Just be cool.
I'm
You know what I
telling
mean?
you,
Just
and-
be cool.
And we're just cool because it's
Yeah.
just cool radio,
Cool
right?
radio.
You know? So the thing is, when you was coming up, so you're talking 21 years,
About 21,
21
man,
22
yeah.
years
Yeah.
you've been in the game. So you're coming in at a time when American music is so massive. So we're talking early noughties, the rise of Eminem, the rise of 50 Cents, Jay-Z's at his pinnacle. Kanye West is bubbling up onto the scene. So, you know, Snoop's doing his thing, even though he's from the 90s, but
Yeah.
they've all got R. Kelly's doing his thing, but bun him anyway. But yeah, I'm just saying. No. No. But there's so many American music, you know where I'm going with this, that is dominating globally.
Yes.
At what point did you decide that you want to champion particularly UK music?
All right. For me personally, it started. I was influenced by. I'm a big fan even to this day. UK garage.
Right.
I started mixing on vinyls on jungle and garage. Then the transition for me is when playing in these garage raves, playing that kind of genre music, as you know, the music started changing. The fights started happening in the raves, and the police were coming in. They were shutting down the raves, and
Yeah.
then grime started coming in. It started changing.
Yeah, that's right.
And I had to switch. I'm not a hater or anything, but I just had to change for myself.
Why did you feel you had to switch?
I
though?
just didn't want to be involved in that scene. I didn't
Right,
want to.
okay.
I didn't want to be in that scene.
Right, right.
It's not that I wasn't born around badness or anything, but it was just I just didn't want to
be a part of that.
I just didn't want to be part of
and
it.
even come out of your house and
Yeah,
see that.
yeah. I just didn't want to be part of it. So then I kind of started changing to the R&B. I've always been a fan of R&B and hip hop, and I still listen to R&B and hip hop today. Support it still.
Yeah.
So the R&B and hip hop started changing for me. Then I got affiliated with the whole Def Jam thing. Then I became part of like the street team. It was me, Westwood, DJ Poser from Deja Vu, Punjabi Hit Squad. Like we was like one of the teams who was representing the logo. Shouts out to Tumai, Semtex, just the whole thing. Then the label started. Everyone started like sending me records and vinyls. I can't remember. There was a point in my life where I stopped buying records. Every week, vinyls coming through the house.
Yeah.
Sony, Columbia, Polydor, Def Jam. You know how it was.
Absolutely.
You know how it
It
was.
was hectic in those days.
So for me, I started picking up the R&B and stuff. Then I said to myself, there was a niche. I started seeing like a lot of UK artists, especially being in North London. I used to DJ, and then Skepta was on after me. Jammer, Get Out Fabulous. We had like Ironic on my station. There was like a lot of DJs that were doing really, really well. But what helped us, like we had a lot of support by Twice as Nice.
Yeah.
Steve Gordon. He was always helping the radio station, putting events on for Scotty B, Twice as Nice,
That's
Sexy
right,
and Stylish
that's right.
and stuff. And we was like getting really, really big platforms supporting us. Then the R&B, Scotty B was playing. Then the station started changing. Then they said, the manager goes like, we're going to have Memzee in the morning. Then we're going to have Scotty B and Cool J. Then after that, we're going to have Intrigue. Then Funksy, then DJ Natty. Like we took over at the time. Choice FM got so annoyed with us that they sent the DTIs and LBC. If you Google it, it's there.
Yeah, yeah.
They sent Choice FM got so annoyed with us as Extreme FM as a station because we had the structure of what Choice FM wasn't playing.
Yes.
We was playing UK music.
Yeah.
That's when the Ironics were coming through, the Soundboy Entertainments were coming through, the Tinsy Striders, and it was very hard for those artists to get heard on Choice FM.
They wouldn't play them, period.
They won't play them. So
even the UK R&B, they wouldn't play it.
they won't play it.
They wouldn't play it.
So it got to a point now where these artists are all thinking like, we're coming from South London to give these DJs vinyls and stuff so we can get support. So it started coming. Then we got like a UK representative that knew about the playlist, and he goes like, we're going to put 5 records on Memzee's show. We're going to put 3 records here on Scotty B's show. We're going to put 2. And we had a structured playlist. and everybody started listening to us. Like, we had a massive audience. Then you can see LBC, DTI outside the studio, literally pirate radio station, but we was doing it professionally.
100%. Come on, man.
Knocking
Extreme was busy back in the days.
They were knocking on the door.
Yeah.
Then after you see the police bust the door in, and they came into the studio. Then the studio was inside the studio.
Yeah.
It was like a box. You couldn't find us. Yeah. Anyway, so that was the end of the journey of Extreme. Then everyone started going their own separate ways. Then I took my own path. Yeah. Supporting UK music, supporting UK music, supporting UK. And I'm not just saying this, but D Dark, I helped support his career for where he is now. DJ Ironic, Soundboy Entertainment, AO Beats at the moment, Tug of War.
Hold on, AOBs. Didn't he just get
He's
got a publishing deal, right?
he's signed. It was
Yeah,
signed.
he signed. Yeah.
And now I'm working with an artist called Shocker. He's a mental health advocate. He's part of the Marvel crew.
I like this guy. I do like this guy.
It's his birthday today.
Yeah,
Happy birthday,
big up
Shocker.
Shocker. I mean, I don't know him personally, but I mean, we've
I'll connect. I'll
we
get him
spoke
on.
off here. What have I said to you about him?
Yeah,
Remember, imagine
100,
I said this guy is serious.
He's. I shouldn't be saying it, but we just got a big signing.
Oh, brilliant.
Brilliant. Big signing now. And I don't want to say it until...
No.
It's done. It's...
No, well done. Because
all I can say, you'll understand, Twin B.
Yeah, of course.
Wretch 32.
Of course.
That's all I got to say.
Then it makes sense.
Done. So he's in a situation now. Then after that, that's how it all started. Since then, I've been banging out my career underneath the world of UK music. It's in my blood now. I think there's not a UK artist that I haven't played or I haven't spoken to or I haven't interviewed. And I'm still here, but it's different now. It's different now. The UK scene's different. I think I'm so proud to be involved in the UK scene, especially the new generation that's coming through now. It's very, very hard to keep up with them because they're just moving in a different lane at the moment.
100%.
Different lane right
100%.
now. And I'm so happy still to be able to support them and give them an opportunity on my platform and to support them in the clubs and festivals and stuff.
No, 100%.
But UK music now, it's literally 100% on radio now.
Yeah, it is. It is. What I would like to hear more of, though, is more quality control. Because I think sometimes, especially the industry, get caught up in, just because it's UK, you got to play it. That's not where I'm coming from. No. And one thing we spoke about off air this morning is that it's still got to sound good.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Not just because someone lyrically is good, that they made a good song. Sometimes you can have a good production, but the lyrics is... You know what I'm saying?
Let's carry on.
But we're going to get to that. We're going to get to that.
Yeah.
Forwarding on, 2023, obviously, what was the transition of getting into production? When did that start?
I've always, for me personally, okay, it's always been a fan of music, being in the studio, and me and my boys now, we've got our own studio. We've literally built our own studio. Shouts out to Otis. We've got our own little studio. It's called Studio 36. It's in East London, where we give an opportunity for people to come in to record and make their music. And in the studio, we've already had scraps. We've had, we done Lethal B's Practice Hours EP. It was all recorded there. Gigs was there. Lethal was there. My whole EP was produced in there as well.
Brilliant.
It's a little platform, and it's working. Yeah. And we're just working with the new generation, being able to produce. Shocker's album was produced there as well. We've had AL Beats records in there as well. He brings clients in there, and so it's like a little place for us.
Nice little hub for you guys.
Yeah, it's a little hub for us to have express ourselves. And on the weekends we get there and we just have a little drink. We talk about what we want to do. It's literally three of us, me, Shocker, and Otis, and we just vibes. And every weekend, I'm the DJ, Shocker's the performer. Otis is like the engineer of the
Yeah,
studio.
yeah,
So
yeah.
we all got a like, nice little collective of relationship, and our friendships become business as well now.
Yeah, that's
so
good.
it's lovely.
That's good.
So apart from that, I said to myself regarding the production, I've got so many contacts from producers and artists, and I wanted to kind of tell a story about me, because I can't rap. I can't do all the rapping and stuff. I can do the DJing, the hosting, and all that stuff, but I can't rap. I can't do that. That's not my forte.
You know your lane.
I
you
know
your
my lane.
strengths, yeah.
Like if you're good at DJing,
Yeah.
be the DJ.
Yeah,
if you're
yeah,
good at engineering, do your engineering. If
100%.
you're the artist, be the artist.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I've kind of networked with loads of producers, but with this EP, I kind of put my input in what I really wanted to hear.
Yeah.
And I kind of worked with the producer. I went back. I don't like this sound. I don't like this kick. I don't like this bass. And he was like changing how I wanted it to sound to make it sound right. And we made the whole.
Well, I'm going to be
brand
100, because we can talk like
new-
that.
yeah.
Whether it's off air, on air, behind your back, or to your face, I'll tell you the same thing. The thing is, before I pressed play on the EP, I was expecting it to be hardcore, because I know from your previous shows in the past, they can get grimy and hardcore. So I think that's the element. But then at the same time, I'm forgetting, because that's all I've seen you do predominantly, like when you was on Mystic and blah, blah, blah. I'm thinking that's the angle you was coming with. So when I heard the EP, I was like,
This is about me. That's why it's called
This
Who is Original
Memzee.
Memzee. Yeah.
I love it. Techie, tell me about Techie. We're getting it on now.
Jeez, right. This is the first single of the EP. Techie is a record where music and friendship and the society, life is techie. Like we go through a struggle in life. People owe you money, and you can't get your money. Like you're scared. Not. It's your own money, but it's like me saying to you, Kay, like, lend me £100, like, and you give it to me, and you see me in the next dance drinking champagne, but I haven't given you your money, and you don't want to come up to me and say, if you come up to me, it's gonna it's a techie situation.
Yeah, it is.
So the idea came through being around certain people. Then when the production was made, I thought I have to call these techie guys in, like that know how to deliver the situation, that been in that situation. But the journey for the single, it was more about you have to be in that situation to understand. And I selected the people that have been in that situation, so it made sense to put them all
it's
together.
coming from a personal place.
Yeah, 100%.
So they're giving it 100% delivery.
So the original track was featuring myself, Sub 10, and Double S. But when we recorded it, because Sub 10 and Double S and Shocker, they were literally brothers, like they were family. So Shocker was in the session. He was just chilling, just vibes in. Then when he heard what Double S dropped and what Sub 10 dropped on the record, like everyone's looking at Shocker now, like, are you gonna jump on this? And he just literally ran into the booth.
Okay.
And that's how we got Shocker on Techie. But this one is the first single of the EP. It's entitled Techie, featuring myself, Double S, Sub 10, and Shocker. This is the first single of the EP. And it's, I have to say, shouts out to all the radio stations that have already been playing this one. I really appreciate it. The video is coming.
It's coming, yeah.
I mean, in a situation, being independent, it's a techie situation. I've got a wife, I've got bills, going on holidays, and so being an independent artist, being an independent artist, like doing this music thing is very expensive.
Very expensive.
Finding a location, change of clothing, a video guy, photographer, makeup, and
it's a lot.
It's a lot. So
introduce your single this morning.
All right, cool. Let's do this right. This is my brand new single. That's the first. Sorry, not my brand new. It's the first single of the EP, which is out on Spotify, all digital platforms. Special K, Universal Show, world exclusive, Just Cool Radio, original Memzee. This one's Techie.
Original Memzee. There's DJs and there's DJs. Double S, Sub 10, Shocker, it's techie.
Look, anytime I pull up with a Jesus, techie. Gotta stand on your word and your feet in the streets, it's techie. Here one time, but she didn't really wanna leave, it's techie. Don't phone me if you ain't really got the peas, it's techie. Look, anytime I pull up with a Jesus, techie. Gotta stand on your word and your feet in the streets, it's techie. Here one time, but she didn't really wanna leave, it's techie. Don't phone me if you ain't really got the peas, it's techie.
Sheleton Square in the building, you know that my pattern's techie. Dead MCs can't phone me, you know that my aura's petty. My girlfriend told me 4 years back that my music's edgy. A few million streams and publishing. A silent stir like Teddy, you know that I'm always ready. Soon when I'm mobile, when I'm Mercury like Freddy. Complex though I'm steady, cut the cake with a machete. My ops ain't ready, I run the bar like Peggy. It's already in the air, confetti. Triple A wristband, man, I'm at flick branch. Germans know that I come through heavy.
Look, anytime I pull up with a Jesus, techie. Gotta stand on your word and your feet in the streets, it's techie. Here one time, but she didn't really wanna leave, it's techie. Don't phone me if you ain't really got the peas, it's techie. Look, anytime I pull up with a Jesus, techie. Gotta stand on your word and your feet in the streets, it's techie. Here one time, but she didn't really wanna leave, it's techie. Don't phone me if you ain't really got the peas, it's techie.
I just do what I'm meant to. My Aki just told me to tell you that he said that sent you. You violate 930s outside your house by 10 to. The beef think that's something he attend to. And this is real life, he don't pretend to. When I ink my deal, yeah, he was in the pen too. He's really outside like the rent's due. Me, I shell down gigs like the landlord. Fly right, even trying to landlord. My name's really known from here to Stanmore. You can't size up, you really gotta stand more. I'm in light and I'm trying to understand more. And ain't Eminem, but trying to make him stand more. Me and Subby on the tune, that's mental. And the tracksuit's black is essential.
Look, techie's short for technical. Me and your girl made a spectacle. I've been doing grind before it made skeptical. I was touring with Skepta in 2011. Most artists will never get that skeptical. Where I'm from, disrespect is unacceptable. I know man, I go sleep and have nightmares. If they ever get disrespected, they kept there. Cool.
Fools. Look, anytime I pull up with a Jesus, techie. Gotta stand on your word and your feet in the streets, it's techie. Here one time, but she didn't really wanna leave, it's techie. Don't phone me if you ain't really got the peas, it's techie. Look, anytime I pull up with a Jesus, techie. Gotta stand on your word and your feet in the streets, it's techie. Here one time, but she didn't really wanna leave, it's techie. Don't phone me if you ain't really got the peas, it's techie. Look, anytime I pull up with a Jesus, techie. Gotta stand on your word and your feet in the streets, it's techie. Here one time, but she didn't really wanna leave, it's techie. Don't phone me if you ain't really got the peas, it's techie. Peas is techie. Don't phone me if you ain't really got the peas, it's techie.
Production's clean.
But she didn't really wanna leave.
Clean.
Don't phone me if you ain't really got the peas, it's techie.
Jeez.
Techie.
So the video for that is coming when?
It's gonna come. It's
coming.
It's in the pipeline.
All right, cool,
and
cool.
I will promise you, as a brother, before it drops on YouTube, I'll give you the first preview before anyone else sees it.
No worries. I look forward to that.
Because I rate your judgment and stuff.
Oh, thank you, sir. Thank you.
Yeah. For the idea that what I wanted to do, I wanted to kind of do like, you know, the old Tinsy Strider, Pro Green
yep.
gigs when they're all standing around, turning around.
Yeah.
But what I wanted to do, every single artist and myself, I'm trying to get a sponsor by Avrex. So every single person wears a different Avrex jacket, and we're just like keeping it techie. So a couple of ideas. So yeah, that's the first single off the EP. Who's original Memzee. It's the most streamed record at the moment on Spotify of the EP. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so I'm kind of happy with it. So yeah, it's techie.
DJing, presenting on radio, production. Which one gives you the most butterflies?
I think this.
Production.
Radio.
Radio gives you the most butterflies.
I love it. I just, because you don't know, especially if it's live radio as well. Like,
yeah.
You don't know what's going to happen. You don't know, you might, as you know, you might
and
be.
You can't see
nobody.
You can't see nobody.
I think radio, I think radio for me is it's like, you don't know if you say something and it's not offensive, or you might say something and someone might take it the wrong way. And they're looking at you. Then I've been in situations like that. I don't know if you've been in situations as a presenter.
Yeah, I have a couple of times.
And you feel like, why did I say that? Like, but you're saying it because of what's you're seeing about the artist
Yeah.
or what's going around,
Yeah.
and you put it on them, and they're like looking at you like, I've come here to talk about the single, and you're talking to me about this, and you're making me feel like this, and yeah. So I've been in situations.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
Now you've done many interviews.
I've done loads.
Right?
I've
You've
done
done many
loads.
interviews. We know when it comes to presenting, you're a seasoned presenter.
Okay.
So let's not talk about that.
Okay.
One thing I've been trying to do with sometimes people when they come on, I want to highlight something where you think, oh no, it's gone a bit wrong.
You got to be careful. You got to be careful like that. You got to be careful.
You got to be careful.
Be very careful.
You got to be careful. Because remember, you know, when we started in a time, right, Memzee, there was no internet.
Nothing.
FM.
Nothing.
It was just radio.
Just straight radio.
Do you understand? And even then, if you said certain things, detail come and lock you off.
Yeah, man, they'll find you, bro. It was hard.
What's one of your moments where you've like, nah, or I shouldn't have played that, or I shouldn't have said that, or an interview where you felt I didn't like that interview. I didn't even like that interview.
For me, I was clever how I done it.
Right.
I was clever how I done it, but it was a stupid question, but I kind of made it look fun.
Right.
I think DJ Iron at the time, he invited me to interview. Those days, I've missed those days.
Oh, come on, Wise Buddha days.
But I still miss them.
Man.
Shouts out to Iron.
Yeah,
Shouts out
Iron.
to Maurice.
All of them, man. Stucky. The list
everybody.
goes on.
Seriously.
Way back,
They
Tosh.
helped us.
Yeah.
As much as they
have.
needed us,
Yeah. No,
they helped us.
No, they have. They have.
I think DJ Iron invited me to interview LMFAO.
Right.
They had the single Party Hard.
Mm.
Finished work, got on the train, got to Oxford Street. Memzee, you going in? Okay, upstairs, sit down, producer set the mic up. LMFAO sitting there, and I swear to you, I did not do any prep work.
And that's not like you.
I know. I did
you're
not.
a prep man.
I did not because I just come straight from work.
Yeah.
So I did no prep work. He goes, Memzee, we've got LMFAO in the building. Like, I didn't even know who these guys are, but I just because it's coming from Iron, it's certified.
But you know what? That's just thrown me because I'm
So,
thinking,
yeah.
I remember them guys. What's happened to them? They were that mad like dance group.
It was a brother and an uncle.
Right,
yeah, there was
right.
the two.
Yeah.
LMFAO.
Yeah.
So they had the single Party Hard.
That's right.
Party Hard, it was like, and they worked with Little John, shots, and all
That's
that.
right.
So they were animals. So I'm sitting there now, and they're in front of me, both of them, the uncle and the nephew. They're sitting there, and it's time to interview these guys. I don't know who they are. I don't know. I've got no work. So me being who I am, I just kept the interview clean. I just said, yeah, right now it's Memzee in the building. We're sitting down representing with LMFAO. So LMFAO, what does LMFAO stand for? And the guys just stopped and looked at me like, this guy's just walked into this interview room, doesn't know who we are, doesn't know what LMFAO stands for. And I said to him, yeah, just, let's talk about LMFAO. What does it stand for? What does it mean for you?
Yeah.
I don't know if we would like to curse or anything, but it's LMFAO starts for laughing my F off, yeah? No, it's not. I'm just saying that laughing. I've got my daughter in the building. That's what. So it's like LMFAO, and I just started laughing in their faces, cause I started laughing like because of what it standed for. It made me laugh, and I go and I had to switch it straight away. I go, so, but why did you call yourself that? Yeah, like and
quick.
I improvised.
That's skills.
I just improvised. I said, why'd you call yourself that? Why? Tell us about the story. And I had them. But in my head, when I asked the question and it happened, I thought like you're gonna look like a donut now, Memzee. Like so, but I switched it quick time. And
well, that's broadcasting skills, and presenting skills.
And so the interview went well. We played the single. We spoke about the journey and how the album's coming and how did it all start. Why the uncle? It
flowed after.
It flowed.
That.
It was beautiful.
Yeah. But that
but
moment
when
there,
I was sweating.
You would be though. I was
sweating. And I think the other time is when I think it was with Kanye West, like when Semtex and my cousin they invited me for the Kanye listening party in the Universal Studios. This is when Kanye was doing the College Dropout album. Everyone's sitting down. Everyone was on the floor. Kanye made us all sit on the floor. That's Kanye. Wherever we went. So we respected it. So we're not sitting on no chairs. We're sitting on the floor. couches like this, just sitting down, listening to the album and stuff. Kanye's there, standing there, like going through the album and stuff. Then there was one tune that I was drawn to. I can't remember what record it was. I think it was track 3 or 4. But his track listing changed for his album, and I just put my hand up and I said, Kanye, like, can you explain the title? What was going through your mind? And he looked at me like, What? What do you mean? He looked at me and goes, what do you mean? I go, no, I want to understand what was going through the process. What musically, when you was producing the album, what kind of mindset was you through? Then I had him. And I thought, I'm in the Kanye West is like listening party. And so, yeah, I think they're the two times where I had to act on my feet.
That's good, man. That's good. I love that. You survived it, though.
I survived it.
You're still here to this day.
I'm still
and
here.
we're going to talk about a track called Survivor.
Ooh.
Which that was a smooth segue.
You're good.
Smooth segue.
You're good.
We had to do that because this is my track off the EP.
I'm gonna be honest. This is probably one of my favorite ones off the EP.
Right.
Because it means a lot to me. Because in life you have to be a survivor.
Yeah.
And I think my medicine is music, and surviving in this industry the way I have. I'm grateful. I'm a great believer in God, and this record is a lot for me. And to put this out, I wasn't going to put this out, but the first version of this was this record was meant to be for Kate Coke.
Right.
The original the record was produced. Shouts out to Sin. He's a producer from Greece, but he comes to London as well.
Okay.
He's the main producer for Shocker. And being around Shocker, I got a good rapport with Sin. And I said, I want a record for my EP. And he sent me this instrumental. When we went back and forth with the production, how we wanted it to sound, but the production was sick. Then when I heard it, I thought I have to go in my phone and have to find someone that can deliver a message about being a survivor. And I just thought Kate Coke would have been perfect for the record.
Yeah, because he's got that passion.
He's got that passion. He's been through certain situations. So being a survivor in the music industry and telling his story, I thought that would have been perfect. I contacted Kate Coke. He loved the production, but he was going through a techie situation with his baby mother at the time, and he was going through whatever he was going through.
Fair enough.
And his missus says that I don't want you to be working with another female on the record. I don't want you to be. I don't want you doing music, but I don't want you to be affiliated with any females. I don't know what was going through his time, but
something was going on.
So I respected it, and I turned around and said to him, "Fine." Then I thought I have to get another and I have to get another artist at his level to tell the story. So I hit up Mike GLC. Mike GLC, legend in the game.
Yeah, of course.
Sent him the beat. He done it. Got him in the studio. We recorded it. We shot the video. I got the video I showed it off air. I got a video of me, Mike, and Jody and Natty on this record. Then Mike started having issues with Link Up TV. They were going back and forwards, and he was going about with the whole Link Up TV taking up the industry artists' music and putting up and not paying royalty. He started going on one, and that stopped this coming up because it was going up on Link Up TV.
Right. Okay.
So that didn't happen.
As you said, it's all the technicals behind.
Yeah. So that didn't happen. Mike said, take it off Spotify, take it off Apple Music. I don't want to be. It's not that I don't want to be affiliated with me, but I just don't want to be involved with the project. So I'm sitting there. And one day we was in the studio, but before Kate Coke and Mike GLC heard the record and had the record, Shocker fell in love with this record because he's a mental health advocate. He's been sectioned so many times. He's got a story to tell. So I went to Kate Coke, went to Mike GLC, got the whole thing, and then after that, he goes to me, Memzee, why don't you just give me the record? And I looked at him and I said to him, take it, it's yours. Let's do it. Me, you, and Jody and Natty. And this is the record. This is Born a Survivor.
And you know the wickedest thing? I'm so glad you told that story behind it,
Mm-hmm.
that he's an advocate for mental health.
Yeah, he's a mental health advocate. He's a TED
Both of
talk,
us,
yeah.
as you know, we
Yeah.
work with mental health
Yep.
in our secular work. And that's probably why the track resonated with me.
It's
because that's why it resonated with me.
This record here, Kay, is
Yo, listen.
It's a very, very personal record. He tells his story, how it is. Happy birthday, Shocker. I love you, my brother, and I appreciate him doing this for me because it's a very personal record. It talks about his journey, what he's been through, and he kind of, if you listen to the lyrics, he talks about what life is about and what it means about to certain individuals. And this is off the EP, Who is Original, Memzee. You can download this now. You can stream this now. You can take this in and take it in with pride. Special K when you're ready, my brother. Let's smash this one.
Shocker! Original Memzee! Shocker! Jody and Natty! Born a Survivor!
I forgive it up for myself. Yes, I know I be my own strength. And I made it through the fire. I was born a survivor. Ooh, I forgive it up for myself. Yes, I know I be my own strength. And I made it through the fire. I was born a survivor. Ooh.
Look, I got section 4 times, diagnosed with schizophrenia. My story's unheard of. I was born in the fire and I made it out the fire, man. I could have been worse off. No one in my family's ever been this successful. I'm about to be the first of. No one in my family's ever been this successful. I'm about to take the curse off. First off, where do we begin? When it comes to adversary, that's always been our thing. When it comes to adversary, it's never been a thing. Cause somehow we find a way to win. I'm going in. My mother had cancer but fought it like a champion. She didn't win but she fought it like a champion. My father was a boxer, I was born to be a champion. So if I survived it, it's not an accident.
Original Memzee! Shocker! Jody and Natty! Born a Survivor!
I forgive it up for myself. Yes, I know I be my own strength. And I made it through the fire. I was born a survivor. Ooh, I forgive it up for myself. Yes, I know I be my own strength. And I made it through the fire. I was born a survivor. Ooh.
Look, I got section 4 times, diagnosed with schizophrenia. My story's unheard of. I was born in the fire and I made it out the fire, man. I could have been worse off. No one in my family's ever been this successful. I'm about to be the first of. No one in my family's ever been this successful. I'm about to take the curse off. First off, where do we begin? When it comes to adversary, that's always been our thing. When it comes to adversary, it's never been a thing. Cause somehow we find a way to win. I'm going in. My mother had cancer but fought it like a champion. She didn't win but she fought it like a champion. My father was a boxer, I was born to be a champion. So if I survived it, it's not an accident.
I forgive it up for myself. Yes, I know I be my own strength. And I made it through the fire. I was born a survivor. Ooh, I forgive it up for myself. Yes, I know I be my own strength. And I made it through the fire. I was born a survivor. Ooh.
Have to give it up for myself. myself for lifting myself up in this world. At a point I never had no one else. I was the only G I could rely on. I was so broke that I couldn't get my fly on. I go to the store and see clothes I had my eye on, but the only thing I could afford to do was try on. I was living in hell, but then I made it back to Zion, heart of a lion. See, I was born a survivor. 15 years old, they sent the boy to Niger. I was stressed for a short length like Strider, but I came back on fire. I was rinsed, man, they had me in the dryer. Turned into a prophet like Elijah. The Bible tells us that God loves the trier, and I've always been a survivor.
I have to give it up for myself, up for myself. 'Cause I know I be my own strength, be my own strength. And I made it through the fire. I was born a survivor. Ooh, I have to give it up for myself, up for myself. 'Cause I know I be my own strength, be my own strength.
The vocals.
And I made it through the fire. I was born a survivor. Ooh.
Who is original Memzee?
Come on, come on.
Thank you.
You can't tell me nothing about that song. You can't tell me nothing about that song.
Straight UK music. EP's out.
We've got about 5 minutes left in the building.
Let's do this. Let's go. Like,
Yo, listen.
The EP, for me, it shows so much versatility, so much talent, so much greatness on this tape.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm happy that I've delivered this first official EP, and off the back of this now, I've been so inspired by the response, the artists that I've worked with. I'm in album mode at the moment. My first ever. I'm in
Excellent,
studio
man.
when I come back from holiday. Album mode, first official album as a DJ.
How do you find the time quickly, Mems, to switch from all these different hats you have to wear? Husband, father, producer, DJ. Gotta listen to these music. Oh God, inbox. Oh, 30 tunes. Jeez. How do you find secular work, mental health, looking after people? How do you find the time to fit it all in? How do you do it?
I think I think for me it's it has to be done. I can't fall back.
Yeah.
I can't fall back, especially as you know the kind of work that I do. Sometimes it's very. My work has kind of inspired me to put this tape together.
That's great, man.
And
that's great. You got a few messages up there. They're all coming in, bro. They're
bro.
loving that tune. Look, they're saying it's an anthem.
Thank you very much.
You can see the messages. They're coming in, bro.
I really appreciate that, everybody.
That tune there. That needs to be a single at some point. I don't know when, but it needs to be a single.
Yeah. So if you check it out, there's a record on there called "God Saved Me."
That's the one I wanted to say.
For me, Special K, that record is a true account of my life.
We're gonna finish off with that tune this afternoon.
I was married before.
Right.
I was in a relationship with my ex-partner for 7 to 8 years. Got engaged, got married, bought the house in East London in Chingford. Went to the Bahamas, St. Lucia, honeymoon, Virgin, wedding, honeymoon, landed at Heathrow Terminal 2, opened the doors to my house, 6 months living in that house with her. I wanted to kill her.
Wow.
Divorce took me 3 years of my life.
I remember when you were going through that. I remember.
3 years of my life of hell. She took all my money, took all my assets. Broke my heart, lost everything. I mean, like luckily my dad's got a property in Turkey. He can see that his son I was in a bad place in my life. My dad took me out of the country, went to Turkey for 3 months. Shouts out to my dad. I'll never forget him for what he done for me. For me, that was a part of my life. Being a Muslim, I started praying more. I've always been a big believer in God, being a Muslim, but it was more depth, more reading, finding myself again, and came back to the UK, met my wife. I got 2 beautiful kids, house, job. I'm top of the world at the moment.
Love that.
So for me, it was a big journey, and instead of me doing damage to my name and doing damage and getting myself arrested, going to prison and seeing the red mist. I think that is it. I think I think I kind of nailed it. It was the red mist. Like sometimes you do things in life, and when it's been done, you stop and look and you think, why did I do that? So I kind of had to have some time for myself to find myself and control my feelings, my emotions and stuff. And the only way to get back at her was by shooting a video and doing this record. And music, there was no disclaimers at her. It was just a true story of my account. This is the first time I've ever spoken about this.
No, I love this, bro. And I really appreciate you talking about it personally, you know?
And I sat down with Shoko in the studio and I said, instead of me doing this madness and getting myself in trouble and not being able to be free in society, as much as we in the matrix at the moment, but I just didn't want to have no criminal record. I didn't want to have nothing bad behind me to. So I thought, let me go into the studio and let me vent my expression, my story on a record. And we shot the video. The video's out on my YouTube page, original Memzee TV. This one was produced by Sin as well, Shoko's producer. He understood the story, he understood the message, and we made this record. This one's entitled God Save Me. And it's a story that everyone can relate to. And if you are going through a situation or you're going through a madness situation, take this in as your template. It's the blueprint that don't do what could happen and where it could lead. I do it on a daily basis. I see people that do something and I see where it leads to. So I kind of learn not to do that.
100%. And it's funny you touched on that point. As I said, we work in the same industry. I work with mental health as well. And I think even I'm going through a situation myself personally, like, you know, with my son and whatnot. I see what I shouldn't do. I know what I could do. Sometimes it's what I want to do, but it's not the right thing to do. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Do you know how much sorry to cut you, but if I went down the route I wasn't meant to go down and things happen, I wouldn't be able to see my princess.
100%.
I wouldn't be able to see my son,
100%.
my wife. I wouldn't be able to go to wireless. I wouldn't be able to, like, my freedom would be taken away from me.
100%.
So
100%.
I love my freedom. I want to travel the world.
Yeah,
I want to come onto this radio station. I want to be able to talk my story and talk about what I need to talk about. But this is very close to me. This one's God saved me. He literally saved me, because if I went the wrong way, God would not save me. He would be in my heart, but I wouldn't be standing here talking my story now.
I love that. Growth.
Yes.
From 22 years ago, bro. It's growth.
Album's coming. The album's coming.
Thank you, Shoko, for telling my story and letting the world know how God saved me, how I escaped the unescapable. But this isn't just my story. This is our story. All the ones around the world that God saved too. This one's for you.
Look, at the start I was so happy I met you. Now I wanna forget you. When I think about our relationship, it makes me regret you. I don't get you, you were so disrespectful. But you put on such an act in the beginning. I felt like we was winning. You took me up mentally. To the point I couldn't trust other women or see the good in him. And I'ma tell you why. Cause I was scared they was gonna do what you did. You never saw the vision, but I did. We even had a crib. Can't believe you killed my kid. I would've gave you everything, including my ribs. Including my ribs.
I could've ended up in a mental home. You could've sent me there. Just imagine if I killed this girl and got 20 years.
20 years. I've been through hell cause of you. I could've messed up my world cause of you. I thank God he saved me from a crazy lady. He saved me from a crazy lady. I could've went jail cause of you. Everything that you put me through.
Look, I thank God he saved me from a crazy lady. All of the problems that you would've gave me. If I had your baby, I probably wouldn't get to see my child. Probably be begging to see my child right now. You would've made me feel like a bad dad. And that sort of stuff would've sent me mad. So the fact it never happened, man, I'm glad. You're the best problem that I never had. So I'm just leaving it to karma. And I hope karma comes and bites you back harder. Yeah, in the end it was a blessing. God saved me and he taught me a lesson.
I could've ended up in a mental home. You could've sent me there, sent me there. Just imagine if I killed this girl and got 20 years, 20 years. I've been through hell cause of you. I could've messed up my world cause of you. I thank God he saved me from a crazy lady. He saved me from a crazy lady. I could've went jail cause of you. Everything that you put me through.
One thing I know is that I'll never forgive you, and I'll never be with you. All the chances I give you after the shit that you done. When I left you's when my happiness begun. Met my wife and then she turned to a mum. Gave me a daughter and son. So in the end and I won. You can be a worse person, but in the end the cleanest hearts always come first. And I love myself now, I just wanna be my best version. I love myself, I just have to be my best version. That's why God gave me another chance. He let me live, I can't give that devil girl another dance. He helped me to start over. God saved me, now it's over.
I could've ended up in a mental home. You could've sent me there, sent me there. Just imagine if I killed this girl and got 20 years, 20 years. I've been through hell cause of you. I could've messed up my world cause of you. I thank God he saved me from a crazy lady. He saved me from a crazy lady. I could've went jail cause of you. Everything that you put me through.
Love it, love it, love it. There you have it.
It's literally a true
story. True story. I love it. I love it. I love it. Memzee, listen, you're doing the damn thing.
Thank you, my brother. I appreciate it.
Keep up the good work, man. Keep up the good work.
And like what you said earlier about the whole changing from like the perception of people, how they listen to me on radio and stuff. Like I'm just a human being. Telling my story, my thoughts, my journey, my memories, my experience, because music is all about expressing yourself. And if you really look into the music scene, a lot of the artists that are out today, they're talking about their experiences and making #1 records. So I said to myself, you know what, that's the reason why I want to put this EP to tell my story as a human being, as a father, as a DJ.
I love that.
And I selected every single artist because of their talent and how the story can be told. Because like I said, I don't do all the rapping and all that kind of stuff. And but I made the project. I'm very, very happy. I don't care if I get like 1,000 views. For me, the body of work is priceless.
Quality over quantity. That's what we're talking about. Listen,
impact over numbers.
Yeah, exactly.
Impact over numbers.
You've been great guest this morning. I love your story. We need to get you in before the end of 2023. And It sounds mad saying it in July, but you know how the time is just moving so swiftly. Do you understand? So listen, 3 things quickly that you think someone coming into the game, the industry, doesn't matter which area, presenting, DJing, production, tell them 3 key points quickly where you think it's very beneficial for them moving forward.
Hunger. As an individual, you have to be hungry for whatever field you want to go into. You have the hunger has to be in the belly. Your belly's got to be hunger. You got to be able to network. You got to be a hustler. You got to do things that other people can't do. You got to be different. You got to be original, and follow your dreams. Follow your heart. Don't let anyone tell you can't do it. I always say that to my kids. Sometimes my daughter or my son says, "Daddy, I can't do this. I can't do that." No. I don't want to hear that. Like, there must be a reason why you can't do it. You might be doing your shoelaces wrong. Let me teach you how to do it. Like, don't let no one say you can't do anything in life. Be hungry, and be humble.
Very,
very, very be humble. If someone, especially being a DJ, if you're out in a festival or you're in a club or you're networking, and someone's an up and coming artist and they see your status and they listen to you and they think that they want to be part of your show or your movement or your platform, and you might be sitting next to the next superstar.
100%. Yeah.
Situations like that have happened before with me. There was an opportunity that I had to manage Dave. I was invited to the Black Box hub, and before Dave's official Black Box dropped, me and Charlie Sloth were about to sign. We had an opportunity to sign Dave,
right?
But I looked at Dave at the age, and I didn't understand his story,
right?
And now I feel like
a plum,
not even a plum. Like, I could have been officially. It was there.
It was there in your hands.
It was there in my hands.
Yeah,
like, you can have this artist. You can sign him.
Yeah.
So
humility.
Never judge a book by its cover. And show respect, and you'll get respect.
I love that. And remember, everybody's journey is different.
100%.
So just because you haven't seen what a man's done, don't question how he got to what he got to today.
100%.
Do you know what I mean? Because we're in a time now, in a generation where if they can't see it, they don't understand, well, how did you get it? Well, there's a lot of people, a lot of DJs, a lot of people in the industry that have been doing it way before social media. They've done their work already. So they're just maintaining the work.
100%.
Keep maintaining, Memzee.
Thank you.
Listen, last thing you'd like to say before we get out the door this afternoon. Is that rain I've been hearing for the last half hour?
I think so.
All I'm hearing is
shh. Yeah, it's Brixton, isn't it?
It's Brixton. Yo, that rain's been tearing for the last half an hour.
On the north side of London, it's sunny, man.
We said it's sunny over
there.
Yeah. Well, you know what I mean? Yeah. Wash away certain bad man.
100%. But yeah, I just want to say, Special K, Universal Show, keep winning, keep banging out the new music.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Just Cool Radio, thank you very much. Keep pushing, and I hope there'll be another opportunity for me to come through, bring 100%. Some artists through.
100%. We do that next time,
bro. Just keep winning, bro.
Thank you.
Keep winning.
Thank you. Appreciate you. Listen, last but not least, should we plug this? We've got to do it broadcast
through
style.
the jungle.
Through the jungle.
Open mic.
Yeah, Just Cool Radio presents
the Jungle Bar.
133 Stockwell Road.
1st of August.
1st of August, 2023. 8 p.m.
till 11:30.
Yeah.
Plus lockouts. Plus lock-in. £10 tickets plus booking fee. Yeah, come on, support the movement.
Support
open
the
mic.
movement, right? So that's through the jungle. Open mic.
Can I get involved? Can I get involved? Bring some artists down. Yeah, bring some artists. Yeah.
You can do that.
Bring
Yeah,
some
man.
artists through to showcase the EP and stuff. And if you want me to play,
or if you want us to do it really community style, we can say, "Yo, do remember, I don't know. Through the jungle, is it that open mic session, you know what I mean? And the mic, it no open to a certain boy, it just open. You see what I say? Just cool. No, we can't do that.
Yeah.
We're out the door. Listen, if you can't be good, be careful. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. As I always say every week, if your intention today, when you come out your house today, you want to do badness, just remember there's a price to pay for badness.
Just stay at home.
Special K was here. Original Memzee was here.
Amen.
We're gone. We're later. Out. Peace.
Just before I bounce out, I just want to say, if you are on all the digital platforms as well, please have a little listen to the EP, Spotify especially, Original Memzee, Apple Music as well. Just check it out. Who is Original Memzee? Social media, I'm mainly on my Instagram, and there's a new thing that's floating around, the Thieves. Is it Thieves or Thieves or whatever it's called? The new thing. I don't know what's going on, but yeah, mainly Instagram at Original Memzee. Hit me up, and thank you very much for Just Cool Radio, Special K, the Universal Show. Amen.